All right, this is chapter 1, the basics of the basics, part 4, the queen. The queen is the most powerful piece on the board. It's not the most important though, it's the second most important. But the queen can move either like a rook or like a bishop. So that means it can move side to side, up and down, or diagonal. So look at all those squares that this queen could go to on d4. It could go up, down, side, side, diagonal. So it can go to a lot of squares, and that's why the queen is worth so many points. It's worth 9 points. So remember, the rook was worth 5, the bishop was worth 3, 5 plus 3 is 8, so the queen's worth more than the rook and the bishop combined. So because the queen is worth so much, you only get 1 queen to start with, although it's possible to get more. The white queen starts on d1, right next to the king, and the black queen starts on d8, also right next to the king, excuse me. So the queen is so strong that she can attack pieces without them attacking her. So in this way, the queen is attacking the bishop, but the bishop, even if it was white's move, the bishop can't attack back, at least not right away, because the bishop can't move side to side. In this way, the queen is attacking the rook because the queen can move diagonal, but the rook can only move side to side and up and down. So the rook is not attacking the queen. Side to side, up and down. And the queen takes just like any other piece. So note she cannot jump over other pieces. So notice she cannot move to h6 because the rook is in the way. So the queen would just take the rook. Or can't move to e1, the bishop's in the way, and the queen can take the queen. So the queen is the most powerful piece and the second most important. You only start with 1 queen. But if you lose the queen, you can still keep playing, but you're gonna have a tough time in your game because the queen is so powerful. All right, that's the end of this video. Please click on the top right so that you can move to the next video, which is about the